Alright, so let's see what Makimona wants, I guess.
Also, I took
Well, we know what
Shiro
she wants, for us to do some counseling for her.
Oh, first of all, let's get to Operation, I'll say later.
Loading.
Loading.
Yeah, for some reason apparition takes quite a while to load compared to the other load times. It's weird.
It's
Wow.
a literal ghost town.
It's just an image. Why does it take so long to load an image?
That's definitely Christina Vio, right?
But yeah, you know what? Toki's bored. Let's go.
Yeah,
Towa.
let's go Towa, yes.
Ooh, it's a haunted town.
A literal ghost town.
Come on, hurry up. Let me explain exactly what.
You know, Makimona, you bothered to come here. Why not just do the counseling yourself? If you had to come here with us.
Never mind, guys. I'm also bored now at this point. I've fallen as well. I've fallen in battle as well.
It's a huge pain in the ass. Then you should quit.
Very unprofessional, yeah.
Your help, not to annoy you.
She's got a point.
Yeah.
I have to earn money to keep on living, don't I?
Choose another
You just
profession.
don't understand anything.
Lord knows you've got a lot.
That's the thing too. She has plenty of them.
Only kidding.
Because apparently they all pay craply. So
Probably.
She needs to add all of those so that the pay will add up.
Considering the open leg, I'm surprised that the oldest profession doesn't pay up enough.
Maybe that's illegal in this world.
We can just fight them and destroy them, right? No, absolutely not. Oh, if we can't fight them, then...
Join them?
No. I don't blame you for it. Most people are scared of ghosts. I said I'm not scared. You don't have to lie. Nobody's really willing to listen to a ghost's problems. I just so happen to see a great business opportunity.
So you're basically that protagonist for Ghost Whisperer.
Boom! Business exploded almost overnight. So there are plenty of cases out there to address. And I want you two to go out there and address one
Wait,
of them.
just one?
And
Okay.
if you do,
Okay.
tell us about Reijo. I hope you don't forget that part. Of course not. I know what you'd do to me if I even implied that I'd forget. Take care of
That's
either
actually
your
another
problem
point.
with
We
the
know
residents of
why
Apparition,
in the
and
future,
I'll tell
but
you all about it.
Makimona
I've
not
already
being
told them my
phased
assistants are
by
on
the
call for
coexistence
today.
of Toki and Towa should be a dead ringer.
Assistance.
Well, good luck.
So, basically, Apparition here is a place where everyone's a ghost, I guess. Well, not everyone, per
Again,
se.
it's a literal ghost town.
And yet they play the nice, dainty music here because I guess it's a town theme.
Welcome to Corneria.
Welcome to Corneria.
That's kind of the same thought process. Despite the fact that, as I'm testing these days, the PSP remake of Final Fantasy 1 actually has some town variation depending on the context. Oh, hey, you're Makimona's helpers, right? Pedro?
Pedro? No.
Oh, okay. My name is Big B. I quit my job and became a ghost.
Became a what?
I don't
I
think
can't
quitting
read
your
that.
job has anything to do with that.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell?
I give up.
And now, no matter how hard they try, I can't lose any weight.
But you're a ghost, you know, isn't there... You know, why does that even matter? You're a ghost.
You're dead. I'm more than a dead spirit, but I can't just use that as an excuse for me.
Oh god, I wonder if Pedro's
You can
going
do what you want, you're a ghost!
Oh god. Dwibs?
I see.
Oh god, I wonder if Pedro's going to do the fat boss side
I
quest
heard-
as well.
I heard this weight shaker thing works really well.
You don't even look fat.
You don't look fat.
Yeah. Oh, I get that a lot, but it's just the way I try. Trust me, under here, well, let's just say I can never go to Hot Springs.
I don't.
I heard some kind of armor girl says one. Would you get it off for me? They say all that's left of him is his armor. It just keeps it from sentiment value. I hate that the only reason I don't look fat is because I dress to hide it.
What, do you wear a girdle?
Pedro?
Yeah, who cares? You look fine.
No, I hate that I'm kind of hiding the fact that I'm fat from the entire world.
You don't even look fat, your outfit is clearly
guess
just
that's the entire
baggy.
joke.
Jeez.
I can leave this behind for now. Please go and get it.
Anyway, I'm wondering, Pedro, are you going to do the Fat Boss quest as well?
I think I do show that off at one point, yes.
Anyway, what I was saying before is that...
Excuse me.
oh.
You are Miss Makimona's helper, are you not? Some man asked me to tell you to go see him. He's waiting for you in Cursed Forest. It's totally not a chap.
Okay.
Next.
What else?
I see we're exiting now.
Okay.
You were saying?
I actually took Shira's advice and got some tea for this part. Well,
Oh.
sorta. It's a paracetamol powder in a solution of orange and cinnamon tea. So, helps against coughs.
Oh my
and,
god, I just realized we have not
flu.
heard the tea time theme for quite some time.
Well, we've been away from our house for a while now.
I think this may be a record for the most time we've gone without hearing it.
Oh, look,
Ooh,
it's
the
the exact same
vengeful forest.
But with a fog
It's
filter.
the exact same forest with a fog filter.
Kill the Silent Hill, alarm horns.
Hey, look, Dwibs, kryptonite fog.
Oh.
Alright, side conversation. What's wrong, Toa?
Oh, nothing really.
Okay, then, let's go then. Doesn't matter. You can still talk to me. I'm a very good listener.
It's important for a husband and wife
Are
to have
you?
that dynamic.
Well, honestly, it's nothing big.
It's fine. Just tell me.
Okay, well, how are the citizens of Apparition different from us exactly?
They are dead.
Well, I guess Sophia's not dead.
Huh? What do you mean?
And Makimona, I guess.
Well, they're supposed to be dead, right? But they're living here like normal people.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Where are you going with it? That is a good point. What is the difference, I wonder?
What's in a name?
We can see them, and they can talk to us like us. Isn't that basically the same as being alive?
Yeah, but they're dead. They're just living in the afterlife.
Game! Don't try to have a philosophical discussion on life and death. You do not have the ability to pull this off.
What is
So
death?
it's made it a little inconvenient, but
Not having a body. True, that might be tough.
I know what you mean, though. That also means they don't age.
Oh, well, that's not that important.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
apparently important enough for you
What?
to think it in the first
First-
place.
Personally, I dream of becoming a mature, sexy, middle-aged man who can rock a killer beard.
Zack
Better
with a
go
blue
teammate.
beard.
I'm perfectly happy with how I am.
Well, good for you, Tawa.
What about becoming an alluring, sophisticated professor with glasses and a tight pencil?
I can
That's a
dig that.
weird dream to have, but yeah, I could dig it.
That's no true, boy. If you want that, go back to some artwork or something.
Oh, good point.
Although, honestly, is that the kind of thing you like?
Because
Among
if it
men.
is, then that could be arranged.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, role
you say?
playing's going to be fun.
Anyway, opposite life doesn't last forever.
I've heard myths of eternal life before.
Again, game, you don't have the chops to pull this off. Abort. Sure, those are just myths.
Oh yeah, in this world with time travel, it's just a myth.
Undying, unending, eternal life.
Would that stop us from aging too?
Oh, good point. You gotta watch out for that.
I guess so. Like an invincible hero.
Like Achilles.
Yeah, just ask Albedo from Xenosaga.
If eternal life were possible, would you want it?
Oh, no.
Why not? You'd have all the time you need to become the most powerful knight in the world.
Huh.
As there ever was, like, whatever.
And
Because
there
I
ever
want
will
to
be.
be with you forever.
Well, yeah, the worst curse
Huh?
that can afflict an immortal person is to see the other
If I
people.
could, if I could live forever, I'd have to watch you
Yeah.
die, and I just couldn't deal with that. Well,
I
technically,
mean-
you might still have to watch her die, depending on when she dies.
True,
Well,
true,
but
with
yeah, I mean, but
immortality
then
is
you'd
a
have to watch her
certainty.
die with, the knowing that
I
he'd
wouldn't
never
want
be able
that
to
either.
join her.
Okay, I will say this. On one hand, this is a nice enough conversation. On the other, it's an easy point that many RPGs got it. So the game, I commend the game for taking it, but only to a certain degree, because it's an easy thing to do.
Like I say, it feels like the best conversations are these side ones, though, and not the ones actually in the game.
Are we really sure there wasn't like a ghost writer that was handling just the side stuff?
There's only one credited writer too, just looking for reference.
Well, maybe it was a ghostwriter, who knows? The thing about ghostwriters, they tend to not go credited a lot of times.
I wonder what happens to you when you die.
Again.
Well, we've seen what happens in Operation.
Shut up. Do you want to stay in this world, living in this world?
I don't feel that way right now.
Oh, Drake, I don't feel so good.
You know,
I don't want to go.
If I died
really
before you did, if I died before you did, I wouldn't mind staying here and waiting for you.
Aww.
So you'd want to become a ghost like them?
Hey, if you can be together, why not?
Well, no, but I just thought it'd be more fun to head to the next life with you by my side.
Why can't we have more conversations like these in the main game?
Because Jova, only smart people prioritize. Dumb people don't.
I mean, okay.
Who made this game?
Okay. To put it like this, I get why they have the certain scenes they have in the mainline scenes, but it would be so cool if they added this into the main stuff instead of stuff that you can easily miss.
Especially considering how there's so much pointless filler in the main story itself.
Yeah. Pedro?
Oh yeah, sorry, but before all that, we have to start making babies. Great, thanks for ruining the moment, you dipshit.
You idiot! That's so uncalled for. Prepare to have your baby maker dismantled.
Oh dear!
Jesus Christ.
The fire in my loins is bubbling over. Please don't destroy my tinderbox.
Tawa, you do know that Tawa, you do know that if you're going to do anything to his baby maker right now, he's technically in Drake's body, so doesn't that mean that you're just hurting Drake technically?
No, please, Tawa, keep going.
Tawa's love.
Maybe he enjoys it.
Wait. Oh my god.
She's like Quan Chi, Mortal Kombat 4. She pulls the leg and
Guys,
starts beating you with it.
Sure, right, Tio. Tawa's level of violence increased by 10.
Yeah,
10 just for that.
Yeah, okay. Here's what happened. We were having, like you guys have said, a somewhat nice conversation, but then the writer was all like, you know what? This is... Nah, we can't have that. Let's break off into an incredibly uncalled for balls joke, because that's funny now.
I don't know, I like that.
Yeah, I actually thought that one line was kind of funny too.
Yeah, I got a kick out of that one. It works.
I mean, yeah, it ruined the moment, but it wasn't a terrible joke.
It's the kind of joke where, yeah, it's at the tail end of a heartfelt moment, but at that point, it doesn't necessarily interrupt the feeling.
Also used to deflate the tension.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, little girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this because I so do not give a shit about the side quests in this game.
And why'd you bother talking to her?
Because I'm just so I can accept the quest, so I can only accept the quests if I
Damn it! Oh,
Yeah,
hey
well,
Mario.
skip
Poor
whatever.
Mario, apparently.
Don't care. So don't care.
Oh, I'd like to read them.
Then you have a lot more patience than I.
Uh-huh.
So why did you play these then?
Well, Dwibs, the primary answer is because we were supposed to redo this game.
Poor Mario just hates, yada yada yada, meet his dead wife.
I think this is the... No, I'm skipping it as well.
Dr. Makimona.
No, it's not. I really miss... God, bored, these side quests are boring. I really miss Tiger with his sword puns.
Meh.
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here.
Meh.
To create.
Oh, a Midsummer Night's Vampire.
Not a fan of Tiger, Jova.
Those sword puns really ram in too much.
I like them. Assassin Mag no more. Yes, more Assassin
Gloria.
Magazine
Oh,
jokes because they were so fun. It was worth repeating. Gloria.
Apparently.
Why Gloria?
Well,
What's
the
up with
magazine's
random
been-
European words in this game?
Apparently,
it's
the magazine's been discontinued.
oh,
Yeah,
well,
due to
yeah, that
the
makes sense
events of the
because
Assassin's Guild.
it's because the Assassin's Guild were disbanded because we killed their boss.
Of course. That
Well,
makes
he did
sense.
literally say Assassin's Guild break upon his death.
Ugh. But why are there so many random European words in regardless of context in
Because
this?
it's a medieval setting.
What has that got to do with anything?
Medieval settings tend to have yield English.
Not,
That's
well,
not
that-
European.
But it's not
Yeah.
English. We're talking about non-English European language.
that was Italian. Well, to be honest, the design of Kanza and the places nearby do remind a bit of traditional Central Southern European medieval city.
Remember, Joe, there's an island in this world with a Portuguese word for reasons that I have yet to understand.
Well,
However,
to
one
be
with
fair,
an Italian one.
To be fair,
So-
doesn't that one also work in, the sugar context, the Pinello?
Yeah, it does, but
Well,
Again-
okay. We gotta remember, Pedro. It has a certain connotation in your country, but it has a different connotation in other countries too.
Well, no, more in a sense, Joe, that it's part of a bigger picture. The bigger picture being the islands are themed after sugar
Exactly.
names.
but there's no reason for them to be so. That's my issue. Like, okay, you called it Sugar Island. Is there sugar in that island? Does that island have anything to do with sugar? No, then why are you calling it Sugar Island? I mean,
It's just their way to sound fancy.
it-
Honestly, I'm not really
fancy?
too bugged by it.
clearly this game and I have different definitions of the word fancy.
Amen to that.
Yes, the dungeons in this game are boring. They're so boring. And now we have Kryptonite Fog that destroys the draw distance. Like seriously, look at this. It looks exactly like it looks exactly like the draw
treasure
distance in
box.
Superman 64.
That was supposed to be a treasure chest. It looked like an altar.
It's a treasure box, Teo. This game went with treasure boxes instead.
Sure, it was just the design that was a bit odd.
Well, at least it's not
Everything's
a
kind of
floating.
odd here.
Well, this is not a floating sphere.
What are you referring specifically? Final Fantasy
The fir-
10?
The 13 trilogy. Well,
Oh,
didn't,
okay.
didn't 10 use treasure chests?
Yeah, but I thought they used it as informal spears.
I only remember the spears from.
Oh,
the
editor-in-chief
spears
of the
from,
magazine and all that.
I only remember the flying
right.
spheres from the 13 trilogy. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, sure.
That was nice.
Whatever she had to say.
But no more. Yes, exactly. Can we get back to the plot? Are we done with the petting? Ugh.
Boy, this game really makes you testy.
It's just so boring, and it's not being boring. It's being annoying.
I guess it is sort of like, well, the first time we played it, we were kind of mystified at how bad this game is, but coming back to it again, it's not even the most amazing bad thing we've seen now in our career, so it
but
kind
that
of
is
just
kind of what
feels-
happens. Well, that is kind of what happens when you revisit games.
Well-
Especially ones like this.
Not
Okay.
necessarily. Dude. Remember, like we were able to still enjoy our revisit of Beyond Two Souls. And it was mostly
Enjoy
because of
being
the
quite
debug mode.
relative.
Well, I had a lot of fun with the debug mode personally.
Fair enough. Okay. For instance,
Well,
let me
like
put on...
Pedro taking over the director's chair.
Okay. So here's the thing. If we were to replay Quiet Man, we would revisit a lot of the problems with that game, which are consistent. That being, not being able to understand what the fudge is going on the first time, and then just the game having a downright bad story the second time. Whereas this game doesn't even have really a spectacularly bad plot. Like, it has a lot of spectacularly stupid plot points, yes, but it's not necessarily overall the worst story ever. Like, and we have seen there are some good points here and there. It's just that, all in all, this game is one that was neutered by the makers not really keeping in mind their budget and just blowing a lot of it on the amazing hand-drawn animated bits here and there. to the point where it's a lot more just telling and not showing. Like, technically the aspects are there, we're just told about them. And unless you're playing something like one of the very old games back like in the 80s, like, you know, back when my mom was like a teenager, when, you know, you had to play it, write stuff down, and then toggle forward, yeah, not really that fun.
Stuff like on Calabeth, I guess.
Like, okay, see, back in the day, with, you know, computer games like that, where, you know, everything was text-given, and you had to keep track of stuff by writing stuff down, even that had more sense of interaction in its own day than, you know, something like this.
Remember, the main reason why we're doing this anyways because our original playthrough was a freaking mess.
It is. Like, you know, audio issues up the wazoo, Shiroi being inconsistent in the matter because of a cold she was having at the time. Also,
I don't even remember anything from this or back then. I barely remember last week.
Also, our humor was a bit more juvenile back then, let's just say.
My humor's still... My humor... Fuck. My humor is still juvenile, just slightly less. I'm tired.
I'm not sure about my.
I can tell you that I can answer you that, Webbs. You were much more enthused back then. Like as you're getting older, you seem like you're losing your enthusiasm more and more for bad games. I mean,
That's an age thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fortunately, I can still muster my strength.
It's been like 5 years
for
or
the most
something.
part. For the most part, I'm not saying I don't have my off moments. I do, but fortunately, I'm relatively safe when it comes to mustering up the strength.
I like to imagine that I've refined my commentating style a bit more than what it was like back then, but I still retain my enthusiasm.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
you're
I got to. I'm the leader.
Well, you're the more enthusiastic of all of us, Joe. The fact that you actually have the patience to read all this side quest shit, that means that you're a far better man than I.
I wish I had this enthusiasm for anything.
If I try to read all Alucard.
Oh, snap! This one's a serious fight, yo, because of the boss scene.
Blood Glutton. Get it? Blood Glutton? Because he's a vampire.
But yeah, seriously, that is literally Alucard.
Yeah.
I am defeated!
Yes. Because it's funny. No. Like if I tried doing all the side quests in this game, I'm pretty sure I would go into a coma, and just because this is.
You could do funny voices.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shiro, but that's not enough. It just doesn't work. For me.
Why not just get out your Toki and Towa sock puppets?
Yes. We know you have them underneath the bed.
Sure.
What?
Yeah, right next to your C. Catherine one.
Oh, yes.
No, Joe. For C. Catherine, I have an inflatable doll.
No, he has a body pillow.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that pillow sleep with you?
I know.
Be a correct weeaboo, Pedro. Come on.
Yeah, Japanese weeaboo.
Okay, even though I'm enthusiastic, like I said before, the dungeon design in this game is just balls to the wall. Dreadful.
It is. It's nothing but boring, overly long fields with nothing in them. It's. Ugh.
Thank God for the
I think the
mini-map.
camera angle doesn't help.
Thank God for the mini-map, otherwise we'd be dead lost in these games.
Well, that's the thing, Joe. Because there's so much asset we're using, everywhere looks the bloody same. Like seriously, if it wasn't, no, trust me, Joe. If it wasn't for the map, like I wouldn't even be able to tell you where north is, where south is, where west is, and where east is. Like it's just. Anyway, yeah, bought some provisions, blah blah blah. There you go, fucking finally. Now let's finish off this one. Go. No more helping, yeah.
Although, the Fat Boss quest is definitely worth reading, if only because, like the thing with that first ghost, it is, it's something special and makes you think.
Yeah. The music cut itself off. We're getting to
The
that
mixing
point
in
now.
this game is terrible.
Oh?
That too.
And well, Pedro's getting by, so to make up the own story. This guy wants to sing to them, but they're like, no, get lost. And it's just that back and forth.
You know,
So he
Pedro,
finally
for
says,
someone who
"Okay."
hates the side quest, I'm surprised that you actually did them all in the first place.
It was for the
guys all
purposes
done?
of getting all the stuff done. Yeah.
Ah, the
Yeah, you did
completionism.
impeccable work, if I do say so myself.
Awesome.
Well, actually, I don't know what
Super
happened
great
was,
that I
here's
didn't
the
have to
thing.
do
I
anything.
wasn't entirely
Now
sure
tell us about Reijo,
where
like you
each
promised.
specific thing,
Yeah.
which specific
Tell us what
object I
you
was
was
supposed to look
talking
for in
about
each of these
attacking a
quests was.
princess.
So I decided to just take a bunch of them all at
Whatever
the
you
same
say.
time, and I would just
I don't
complete
have
the first
anything
one
to
that I
lose by
came
telling
across.
you anyway.
There you
Alright,
go.
why Reijo wants to attack?
If you
It's just
really
while I was
must
coming back
know,
from that quest, I happened to find the others
Pedro
as well. So it was
has
actually one of those
secret.
bits of
Well,
random
yeah,
good luck,
obviously.
basically.
Spit it out already.
Yes, please.
Okay. Ever since she was little, she's had dealings with the legendary dragon.
The legendary dragon?
The legendary
His name is
dragon?
Netherdrake, and she harnesses his power to make her wishes come true.
So to deal with the
But every time
devil, I
she
knew
asks for
Reijo
help,
was terrible.
She has to do whatever he demands of her in exchange. So just recently, Reijo went to him with a wish, and this time, in exchange, he ordered her to attack the princess.
There you go.
I love how the dialogue doesn't match the subtitles. half the
Yeah.
time.
What was her wish?
Yeah.
Who knows? What I do
Clearly
know
the
is that
actors had
Netherdrake
different
can
scripts.
actually control human bodies. Oh,
What?
then you could actually be in danger.
You just realized that?
So Reijo was being controlled. Was? Why the past tense?
Oh,
None
that.
of your business.
Why did
Never
you
mind,
have
never
Reijo
mind.
bringing you cake?
Cake? I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
sure.
You're a terrible liar.
Why do you care so much if she likes the
Anyway,
cakes?
Maybe you should
Like,
just go talk to Reijo
what
yourself
is that
if
to
you
you?
want the rest of the story.
What's that
Actually,
business to you?
speaking of which,
Apparently he
she was
can't
just here a
fathom
little while
anybody
ago.
liking
She said she was going to
Ricardo's
stop by
cakes.
Glucosa Isle to meet up with Netherdrake. She's meeting with Netherdrake? Maybe she's gonna see if she can undo the deal they made. That probably won't go very well.
Why not?
He might, eat her. What?
So he's like a hungry dragon?
Hungry hippo.
We have to get to
Hungry,
Glucosa
hungry
I
Isle
think
with
that was the
Reijo right
intention
now.
behind the localization.
And as America love their pop culture references.
Sometimes
Nah.
a bit too much.
Honestly, pop culture references aren't inherently bad, and the Japanese
no,
stuff.
I'm not. I'm not.
That's the problem, Java,
I'm
in
not, I'm
AS
not
America
bad-mouthing it. I was
sometimes.
just making a statement.
It's a problem, Java, sometimes in AS America gets a bit too transported with them.
Go through the wind plains to get there.
I mean, this game is comedic tone anyway, so it does fit. If they try to
Yeah.
pull this in a more serious, dramatic game, now that would be a problem.
Like I said, the Japanese probably did it too anyway.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, everybody. In the next part, we
Talk
Yeah,
with
move it.
Drake.
we do things, I guess. So see you then.
See ya.
Ta-ta.
See it.